gears for a moment and focus on the latest GDP figures, which display a bleak reality for the agricultural sector. The contribution of agriculture, forestry and fisheries to the GDP declined by 2%. Now, many factors threaten agricultural growth, including power cuts, animal diseases and climate conditions. Let's unpack this further with Wandile Sihlobo from Agri SA. A very good afternoon to you, Wandile, and as always, thank you very much for joining us. Let's speak about the pertinent risks that persist in the agricultural sector. Before the GDP data came out, there was an expectation that agri would come through as one of the more positive contributors to fourth quarter GDP. While there was an improvement from the third quarter, it wasn't a big one in the fourth quarter, and in fact it was still quite disappointing, the performance of this critical sector.
Yeah, certainly from our side at the Agricultural Business Chamber of South Africa, when we looked at the sector's performance for 2023, we did expect a mild contraction, not as sharp as what we saw when we are assessing for the overall year. It seems to us that some of the factors that we had thought that they would support the sector somewhat, like the excellent summer grains and the oilseeds harvest, excellent sugarcane production, and also better performance in the fruit industry, was not sufficient to offset some of the difficulties that the industry experienced. Where we see that the pain points of the sector were, which really underpinned that dismal performance of contraction of 12.2% if you look on an annual basis in 2023, comparing with the previous year, were these difficulties within the animal industry. The livestock sector, for example, struggled with what we call a foot and mouth disease for much of 2023, and I would even say that